changes.
Oh, Kurt's back.
I'm sure.
I thought he left.
Approved data collection agreement with Town of South.
So moved.
Second.
It's a standard data collection
Yeah, all in
agreement?
favor?
Aye.
Kurt, you seconded?
Carried. Approved contract with D. Arcangelo for public health processing.
Is
This
this
is
a mandate?
This is, yes, and it's something we've been doing with them for 13
I'll make
years.
a motion.
I'll second it.
I like this.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Approved contract with Gilroy Kernan and Gilroy for health
Steve's
insurance
here.
consultants.
Our current contract with them runs out at the end of July. We're currently, this year, paying $45,000. They have offered us a 3-year agreement at a flat $45,000 a year, no increase for 3 years. So 45, 45, 45. Keep in mind, we pay 2/3 of this bill, the college pays 1/3. This is a professional service, and I'm not recommending we go out to RFP.
How many years have we contracted with them?
They just completed, this is completing their 3rd year.
But didn't we have them even prior to that?
No, we had Rose and Kieran in
That's
that
it.
prior to this week.
I'll make the motion. Okay, there's a motion. There's a
I'll second it.
Okay, discussion.
Since this contract doesn't run out until August, and while I recognize a professional service contract does not have to go out to RFP, it's generally done for very reasons of the specialty of the program. I think Mr. Billings wrote in an email that talked about that, and that he's not recommending an RFP. I just wonder if we could not, I want to be in this timely enough, have this company come in and talk to us about the innovation they're using in searching things out and what they're bringing to the table. To say that they're experts, if we've had them now for 3 years going into 4, there could be experts out there that are even better. We're satisfied, but there could be better and it could be cheaper. I would like to be able to listen to them, tell us the kinds of things they do and the innovation that they use in the process. And I would hope that you'd consider doing that as we look forward to trying to minimize our healthcare costs.
You can do that, you can put that on an agenda item.
Okay.
Could we bring them in, Pat, Mr. Chairman, before we really get into the nuts and bolts of what we're going forward with for health insurance?
When's the contract up?
The end of July.
That's what
I certainly can invite them to come in and speak. We did, while we didn't do a formal RFP in 2010 for this service, we did call 4 or 5 companies in and basically interviewed them, and this was the company back then that we liked the best. They provided good service, I feel. I work with them on a daily basis, but if it's a desire to have them come in and give a little spiel, I'm sure they would be willing to.
Steve, do you sense that they are up to speed on implications of Obamacare?
Yes, and that's one of the main reasons that we need a consultant. I mean, there's many reasons, but the healthcare law is so unbelievably complex, and the nuances, and new stuff's coming out all the time. I mean, the law is written, but the regulations aren't, so it's ever-changing, and it's...
And do you feel they're on the cutting edge from your daily, how often do you work with them?
Daily. Jill or I work with them daily, and Jim.
Okay, what do you want to do in regards to the contract? Do you want to hold off and hear from them, or?
How many sessions are we gonna have between now and July 1st, 31st?
2.
I think it's fair.
So is it necessary for Wednesday, or can it go until, would it be quarterly session?
Well, we usually talk 5 or 6 times on something, so that would make sense.
Yeah. Okay. So do you wanna keep the motion, Pat? Or do you want to rescind it? Or
Totally up to you.
do you want Dog and Pony Show first, or how do you feel?
How does the committee feel? That's what this discussion is.
I mean, I'm happy with the way things are. I mean, Helen wants a,
I'd like to have them talk to us
Discussion?
about the Obamacare and what they're doing, and then just get a sense about them. I've never heard them, I don't know how many others in the room have.
That could be a 4-hour discussion to be put on.
Well, you know what, we'll keep it so that it's not, but I think we should,
6.
No, I think
I think we take the recommendation of the...
We've had meetings.
To be honest with you, it's not like we're...
We can always,
Steve's gotta work on it.
why don't we move it and see what people want to do on Wednesday?
okay. I'll
that's
keep my
okay.
motion, I'll keep my motion then.
Do we have a second on that motion?
I
Yep.
second it.
Yeah,
Alright.
Kurt and done.
In Ways and Means, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried, but we are gonna bring them in to talk to them at
Yep.
some point.
We'll do it immediately. Steve will talk, we'll get him in immediately, only in case something changes.
Workman's compensation buyout discussion, is that,
That's executive session?
is there anything else that's not executive session? Can we do number 8?
Now let's try to go to anything that isn't.
No, 11 's executive session.
From what are the appropriations?
Did you say appropriations?
Yep.
Well, there's three. One was for the, one was possibly for the special prosecutor, but I judged it from the, with that I can withdraw that
Right,
request.
that's only, that one's out for now.
Yeah, he's gonna wait on that check.
One was, I got the letters here. Oh. One was also for the additional trips for Old Forge, but based on the discussions here, I think I can withdraw that request.
Yeah, we're all set there,
That's
too.
under budget. What was the third? There was only two. Oh, the third one. Third one was for money for, possibly for money for, no, the third one, there isn't gonna be a third one. The third one had to do with the trip to, for the jail. And we might need to do appropriation for contingency, but we don't really know at this point, so I think that can wait as well.
Okay, good.
Approve the annual report of the purchasing agent, number 9.
I got a copy on my desk, I'm not gonna read it all the way through, but I'll try to grant that, but I'll move it.
I'll second.
Is there any discussion on it?
Just a question, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
Is this ever available electronically to manipulate in any, or it's written in what that you can't?
That's written, that comes, most of it comes from, our financial software, Newer. So it's a report that can be run, at any time.
But it's not something that can be transferred into Excel and then manipulated?
No, well, it probably could be, but.
Okay, just curious.
And if you can,
Gotta type it in yourself.
Have a motion, please.
Right, so move.
Second.
Second.
well, we had Dan and Ray already.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Appoint Kathleen Eisenhunt to Ethics Board.
So moved.
Second.
Whose appointment is
Yours, yours, Mr. Chairman?
That's what I want.
No, we talked about it.
It's a
I'm a
chairman's
little-
appointment, isn't it? Chairman of the legislature.
No.
My appointment. She's just gonna
I just wanted to make sure.
carry on, or she's already on.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Wait a second. Yeah.
This is, I was reviewing the ethics committee and the makeup, and so now we are very prompt, a little bit late, but pretty prompt in reviewing Mrs. Eisenhunt's. And I don't know who the Republican representative is, but the Democratic representative, I would like you to consider adding into this same resolution, the reappointment of the Democratic appointment, Mr. Don Bronson, for consideration by this group. And we are in holdover there, we were in holdover with her, and I just wonder why we would, bring the one forward and not the other. And I would hope that you would take the recommendation of the Democratic Committee that had been sent previously and consider adding that to this resolution to renew the appointment of Mr. Bronson.
Does anybody want to make that part of the motion?
No.
Yeah.
I think we spoke clearly last time that we felt that he wasn't a candidate because of what he had said to us in the past, and we don't think he could be impartial with a view like that. So I would entertain that the Democratic Committee or whoever, powers that be, entertain another, or bring forth another candidate. And then we,
It's a minority leader.
minority leader, would bring forth another candidate.
Okay. All in favor to approve the appointment of Kathleen Eisenhunt to Ethics Board?
All right.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Mr. Chairman, point of order. In reviewing this, there have been times when the nominations for the Ethics Board have come through the Administration and Veterans Committee, and then most recently, it has come through your committee. Do we know which one it really belongs in?
Ways and Means.
It does belong, there's one that, an appointment at one point that came through
Correct.
Administration of Veterans.
Got the last two things, the update on our both executive session issues.
Yeah, is there any other? Okay, so I need a motion to go into executive session.
Second.
For
Talk
purposes
about,
of,
to talk about
Labor negotiations?
labor negotiations and the workers' compensation buyout discussion, which would be what?
Who was it?
why is that private?
And Kirk.
We don't talk about individuals.
Settle
People
litigation.
by name.
I think I can keep that one down.
Okay.
I think. If we want to go down that road, then we'll go into executive session. I mean, that's up to you.
Which should we go?
I think it's your fault.
Okay,
I think it's crazy not to do an executive session,
okay,
the way we ask questions.
yeah.
Well,
That
you're
would
gonna
be
go
a-
over something,
that would
and
be a-
you're gonna violate
That's
somebody's
fair.
HIPAA rights, and we're
Yeah.
gonna have problems.
Oh, HIPAA, right, I see,
medical
yeah,
history of a particular person
yeah,
So we
okay.
are talking about
or
individuals.
employment.
One individual, one buyout, one
Okay.
individual.
Okay, so motion, we have the motion in a second?
Yes, Bruce and Kirk.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, carried. We're in executive session.
Now,